Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we have here a brief analysis of the two new weapon skills and passives that are coming, or that are already out, for Sword Art Online Integral Factor. As you can see here, we do have the Flowery Dream Order, and then we have the Sunset and Night Cherry Blossom Order. So let's go ahead and jump right into these skills and passives. The first one, as you can see here, we do have a little animation on the right hand side of the Leafa. This is going to be the Hatchet Gust. It's going to be usable for the two-hand axe. So if you are an axe user, I highly recommend that you try to get this ability. Now, as you can see, it does say this is going to be the element for the slash and wind. You can also see that it says 700% damage to a single foe, front, long, mid. That means, you got that range on it. So if you're fighting a boss or a raid event type of thing, then you got to kind of stand back a little bit and hit them with that. Then you can do that from afar and stay in safety. And 700% damage to that single foe is going to be the first person that it hits. That is going to be huge damages. Now let's continue. It says the bonus. As this skill is activated from switch and hits the target, the player's HP will recover maximum of 10% HP. Basically what that means is this skill needs to be equipped in your first slot. That way that can become your switch skill. If you notice, you do have your abilities. As you can see right here, for me, I have this little 35 damage or 35 costing ability that is also going to be set as my switch skill. So to check that, you can go to your player equipment. And as you can see here, it's the OG Sachi ability. It also shows up as number 1 right there. Let's head back to the orders and go back down to these skill referrals. So, hey, take me down. There we go. Then on top of that, there is a bonus. It says the switch gauge's increasing amount is more than usual. So if you have this just equipped in general, preferably in the first slot, your switch gauge will come up much more frequently. You'll be generating that, I'm just going to say switch gauge mana very quickly. I know the one of my abilities has that, and dude, just having that is worlds difference. I'm able to almost get 2 times the skills, or the switch skills, in the time that my friend takes to build up one switch skill. So it is nutty. The next one that we're going to look at is the passive, the Secret Joys Yuki. The skill name is Combination. It's applicable weapon type is for the ability, so that just basically tells you this is going to be on your passive that you can put on your armor. It's going to have a cost of 16, so make sure you have 16 cost available so that you can use this if you decide to use it. It says the skill's power is added plus 100% when used in switch. The basic stats maximizing is the HP at 850, the attack at 60, and defense at 36. Now, this works very well in tandem with your Leafa ability. If you are using your switch skill or if you're using your switch skill with your Leafa, this will play a huge role just for the sheer fact that not only are you going to be recovering your max HP, by 10%, you'll also be getting a damage boost to whatever switch skill you have. This, adding that 100%, is going to be extremely, extremely helpful, because more deeps is definitely better. Now, let's go ahead and check out the Sunset and Night Cherry Blossom Order. As you can see here, we do have a club or a mace. I'm going to call it a mace because Lisbeth used a mace in the anime, and it just feels like that's what it looks like, so that's what we're going to say. So as you see here, we have the Loyal Hammer Koharu, and on the right-hand side of her, we do see that mace ability. Now that I'm going to tell you this, blue being my favorite color, that looks gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. Now, the skill name is Watering Fall, and it's only going to be used for the one-handed club or mace. The element is going to be thrust, and it will be a water type ability. Now, you do 600% damage to a single foe. It is going to be a front arc mid-range, as you can see in the animation to our right-hand side. It will be a mark/debuff. And basically, it will do 600% damage, will double the next attack the enemy takes. It's also effective for other party members. It can either be active or removed after 10 seconds. So basically, this is how I see this. You're going to use this ability, and then within the next 10 seconds, you let your hardest hitting ability be used immediately after you use this. Or if you're in a group, and let's say, you're talking to them via voice chat on Discord. You say, hey, I'm about to use this ability. Let this person use their ability and everybody back off. So you'll hit this Watering Fall with Koharu mace ability. Then let's say you have somebody who has, I don't know, let's just say, I'm just going to say the Candy Yuki. I don't know if it's stronger percent-wise, but we're just going to use that for an example. And you say, hey, all right, I'm using my Koharu attack. Now the other person use the Candy Yuki, and if Candy Yuki hits, let's say 700% damage, that next attack after Koharu is going to be 1400% damage, and it is going to be dealing fat deeps. Now you say, why is this going to be particularly good? The mace in general is going to be your support / buff / debuffing class or playstyle. So if you have somebody that does this playstyle, they'll probably be more inclined to be working in groups, or they'll be definitely helpful for those events, the tower events, any of those cases, raids, bosses, you name it. Those are going to be a staple in a group. I truly believe that. So as far as if you are a mace player and you do enjoy the supportive buffing, debuffing, this is definitely a must-have skill, especially just for what we're seeing coming out right now. The next one and the last passive that we're going to take a look at is the Girl by the Window Asana. The skill name is Resuscitation. The applicable weapon type is going to be the ability. It's just a passive. It will take that 16 cost, just like the Yuki one did. Now, the Resuscitation is as your HP drops below 50%, your crit rate increases by 30%. The basic status maximizing, Lord help me, is HP 1200, attack 45, and defense 52. So this is going to be definitely something useful for a bruiser type of playstyle. Whether you're a little bit defensive, but then you're more on the offensive side, you got a good mix of the both. That's going to be your bruiser type. Now there is an ability that says if you are under X% HP, your crit increases. There's also another ability that says if the higher your defense is, then the more crit chance you have. If you can grab this skill, the defense skill, and the one that says if you're under X%, your crit increases by so much. If you can grab those three skills and learn to play under, 50% health, or whatever the case may be, 30% health for that other skill. If you can learn to play with low amounts of HP and get rewarded with that high crit, that is definitely a very risky but very high reward playstyle, just for the sheer fact that if you get hit one more time or two more times, you done, you out, you on the bench. But if you can, maneuver your way around and, dodge correctly, and, you can see what the enemy's about to do because their attacks and attack patterns, then definitely that high risk, high reward playstyle of that kind of bruiser-esque playstyle is going to be extremely good with this ability and the two that I mentioned. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what y'all thought about this type of video, going over the orders and just kind of saying, hey, you know, should I pull this? Are they any good? Things of that nature. I think that these hopefully are going to bring value to you and say, okay, maybe I should save my Arcana gems for a different one. Or, okay, hey, this is an axe. I'm an axe. Should I pull for this type of thing? I definitely want to try to give y'all that that help, that value, and just kind of play alongside you with Sword Art Online Integral Factor. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate that support a lot. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, once you are subscribed, be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, check out the description box down below where you can find links to my Discord server, my Twitch stream, my Patreon page, and any social media such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate the support a lot. And as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing, that's the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, baby.